Hello, in this video is addressed to my twin flame Shia. Hi Shia. I was just watching and thank you for watching. I am still possessed, and for anybody who's watching that wants to use that against me, I've actually had priests perform exorcisms on me, specifically one nearby a couple of times, and he has told me verbally that he knows that I am extremely possessed by demons. However, they're going to try to manipulate the conversation to attack you and me, Shia. But I did something good, 2 hours worth of reciting specific exorcism chapters in the Quran. Page 390 is the AL-JINN chapter, and the last 3 chapters, 112, 113, 114, for an hour, and I noticed a lot of symptoms, Shia. So I just want to let you know, I'm sure you're not doing everything I'm doing, but you are doing some things, because I'm following instructions, and it's not like I'm finding all this information. I'm being guided to find all this information. There's timing involved. So I have kind of a stomach ache. I've been eating a little too much. I think I've been they're using AI to give me food cravings, so I have gained kind of some weight this month. I got kind of scared recently, but I've been told there's someone that's going to try to make an attempt if I go out to do my laundry, so I'm not allowed to go out and do my laundry. Someone that met me in the past wants to attempt a dig, itch, scratch, pick. So Shia, all of this, you know all of the hours that I've itched? That's the rodent synthetic AI of the automated rodents that are doing their rodent lifestyle to me. Digging, itching, scratching, picking, that's filthy. And it creates a demon portal. I wash my hands all day long. Like they'll squeeze my earlobes, they'll scratch, itch, pick, bury, dig all day long. So if I do that, Shia, I'm not I'm not actually scratching and itching. They're involuntarily scratching and itching my face. I think Lumerians do so much, Shia, for us to protect us from evil. There's still some interference, and they're not going to waste protecting us from a scratch or an itch. That's why I think that it's still occurring. And by the way, I was thinking, so what happened to me in my body? You got your DNA RAPED for decades. What happened to my body? I got my kidney energy and kidney juices squeezed out of me for 20 years, non-stop. And you're going to be able to see it, Shia, with good AI sometime, that I would spend 6 to 7 hours in a paralysis, bedridden state from the adrenochrome theft. So if there's one thing that happened to my body, besides the psychological torture, the kidney adrenochrome theft, actually there's a lot though. There's a lot of different torture things. The neck, the leg, the ankle twisting, the itching, scratching, picking, digging, burying. There's so many things, but the kidney adrenochrome theft was a constant no matter what. Every week of my life, no matter what, for 20 years. I don't know if a day went by that I didn't get my adrenochrome thieved. So, my kidneys are in extreme trouble. But I'm following instructions, Shia, by the Lumerians with the types of techniques and things that I'm doing. And recently, I just added to the playlist lions roaring, because rodents don't like lions and cats. So, and you know how Jesus is I just recently learned this past month, last night, Jesus is the symbol of the Lion of the tribe of Judah, and we obviously have the Christ energy in us. So, and we have the cat energy because of Jesus. So the lion, Shia, the lion roaring is scaring off the rodents. So play the lions roaring, and I found a nice song called Lions Roaring, and plus Shofar, Shofar combined. And some of the lions roaring sounds like they're kind of getting tortured, but it's actually like, I kind of like it because it's expressing all the torture that me and you have gone through for 10 years, the RIP torture. So after I did the Quran, recited the Quran, the specific chapters, I got symptoms of dizziness, burning, melting, like the jinns were burning and melting, and I almost felt like I was gonna pass out from it while I was playing the lion roaring, and it really worked. So I have a thought I could just wear 2 outfits, specifically because it's summertime. I don't have to wear a lot of sweatshirts. So I could wear 2 outfits a day and just wash one each day, and then wear the fresh pair, and then wash one, fresh pair, wash one, if I absolutely cannot go do my laundry. So there's an inspection happening. I have to make a grocery list today. I wasn't allowed to just run out and go do shopping. Something's changing. I can't just go run out anymore. So I'm going to do a delivery from Amazon Fresh or Walmart. There's a notice to enter dwelling for a pest control. So that's actually good news for me, because any prevention of the landlord's access to the premises will be eviction. So it's possible they'll do something, I'm not sure. They time it so that I have to go to the bathroom every time I make this video, Shia. It's not just the coffee that I'm drinking. But when they come to my door, I think this is kind of silly now that I'm looking at it, but they want me to say, is there the criminal holding you hostage right now? Because there's ideas that the criminal will have someone at gunpoint, and then they'll knock on my door and I'll let them in, but it will be the criminal holding the inspectors at gunpoint. I'm not really sure if that's true, but obviously if there's threats happening. Apparently there's many plans that happen that don't really go through. I'm going to not go to the bathroom until I finish this first video. Actually, I have to go to the bathroom. Hold on. If anyone wants to accuse me of making up lies about all these things that are happening in my life, psychics exist, and maybe I'm psychic. If I have the ability to know these things, it's possible I have some form of psychic powers. So they can't use this against me. People in courtrooms hire psychic investigators. So, in a lot of this I am telepathically, it's not like my brain shy, all of this. A lot of these notes are telepathic supporters and spirit guides that will get paid in some form because they're helping us. So I go back and forth, I get in an extreme state of fear, like something bad's going to happen, I can't go out, and then I realize I'm going to be living in a demon portal if I have to hand wash my clothes. The clothes get stiff from the soap and not feeling clean enough. I don't know if that's going to happen. I might have to though. We'll see. There's also a chance that the walls are going to be broken through, and when I leave the apartment, when I leave our apartment, Shia, the walls are going to be broken through and all of my evidence destroyed. Well, that's automatic jail sentence if all my evidence... destroying evidence of crime is an automatic jail sentence. You can't do... that's not... If someone comes in and destroys my property, with all this going on, there's no way that like someone's just going to come in and destroy my property or steal all of my crime report notebooks just because. There's going to be an automatic jail sentence if someone comes in and steals and destroys all of my property. And there's not just me getting threatened, Shire. There's several people in this building that are actually getting threats. Like other neighbors against neighbors. It's not just about... I'm not trying to be a narcissist, but when you're tortured 24/7, you can't think about anything else. All you can think about is the torture that I'm in. That's all I can think about is the torture that I'm in. I can't think about and help other people. However, I am praying for people more and more. I try to think that I'm helping people. So Lumerians are giving both of us, Shia, instructions to do all these spiritual techniques for spiritual ascension. I'm not telling you what to do, Shia, and I don't believe you think that. But it's probably, obviously, because we're twin flames, if it's going to work for me or not work for me, it's going to work for you or not work for you. But I believe you're getting some results from some of the things that I'm saying, because I am too. And some of this slowness is because there's layers and layers of deactivation and they can't all deactivate all at once. So some of this feels like, why can't it? If it is possible, I'm sure it is possible. It's just not supposed to be. It's just not how it's going to be. So in regards to the prayer, Shai, when you're doing the repetition, you're getting kind of bored. Spirit guide said it's kind of like ocean waves. The power of the ocean waves don't stop. It continues to be powerful. So when we do the repetition of these Quran recitations, the power continues. In regards to the Internet Archive, I don't know if they have the ability. I don't know if they have the ability to type in those things, but they said that there's 177,000 items, 100 in the Quran archive, and I'm not sure. I'm not really sure why you can't type in black magic in the text contents. I'm gonna have to possibly write it down again, but it's saying maybe they don't want to get in. Well, no, I don't know. I just don't really understand it completely. I think that you can only just look up Karen, but I don't think that's true, actually. Yeah, they're playing my voice right now, Shire. However, there's definitely more. I caught more things happening to Internet Archive. And things aren't pulling up normally in there. And we can, in regards to the trial and the noise, if I get accused of being noisy, we can get a speedometer, or I forget what it's called, a noise tool, to play the level of volume that I normally do, and go into another apartment and listen and check the speedometer to prove that I wasn't being noisy, because that's a constant threat that I'm like a bad neighbor because I play my music all the time. It's never that loud. I always go stand in front of my door to see if I can hear it. I can barely hear it most of the time. I do raise it pretty loud, like maybe an hour or two here and there, a couple times a week. I don't blast the music ever, not a lot. So that can't be an excuse. It's a lie. It's just there's gonna be a lot of lies to try to frame me as being a bad neighbor, and that's why I was food poisoned for a year and a half to 2 years, among other things. But I wrote several notes to management, and I didn't copy them and record them. So some things I learned about a lion's roar. A lion's roar is very intimidating, and you can hear a lion from 5 miles away. I've only heard a lion's roar maybe a few times in my life, like randomly, like maybe on a animal show, or like I haven't heard it, but I actually really like listening to lions. It's really empowering. They have intimidating, paralyzing effect on their prey, and the lions roar. The human pain threshold is 110 decibels. The lion's roar is 114 decibels. And you know what that also made me think? Think about all of the physical torture, the most unbearable physical torture that we're getting. Is it going up to 110 decibels every single minute for hours and hours and hours at a time? There's no way. The human pain threshold, there's no way that we're staying under 110 decibels. I don't think it's physically possible, the kind of torture that we're getting, Shia. So I cleaned yesterday. I feel a lot better. I did a very deep cleaning. I washed, vacuumed, dusted. Dusted underneath the bed, dusted on top of the fridge, used a disinfectant wipes on all the outside of the cupboards. I cleaned the bathroom, cleaned the tub. What else? What else did I do? Sprayed the blanket and any fabric with disinfectant. Took a sticky brush on the chairs and the bed cover. I did a lot of cleaning, and the energy feels so much better in here. I think I went way too long not cleaning, and I don't usually do that. However, I think they're trying to create demon portals. So there's something very therapeutic of listening to Lion's Roar. Sometimes it can get to me, a little bit of the sounds a little, I can't really, some of the Lion's Roars trigger me. However, most of it is like, it's very like intimidating to the rodents. And just hold on, Shy. We're very strong. I don't always talk about it. However, we're extremely strong, Shia. We could have easily died from this, and both of us are actually dying and coming back to life repeatedly, like dozens of times, possibly hundreds of times. Just hold on, Shia. That's all you have to do is stay alive right now. So the lion sounds, this is the wrong, storage space is full on my new phone? I don't know about that. Actually, I had to show you though, these apps are being added involuntarily on my phone. I know that the phones have updates, but these are not just apps. Solitaire are being added. Slotomania, WSOP, Water Sort, Sheen, Pandora. What else? Bingo. These apps shouldn't be downloaded. This is like a very dated track phone on Motorola. There's no way these random apps should be downloaded, especially with how cheap. It's like a $50 phone. These phones know how much data storage space is on here. 88% storage. They shouldn't be continue to keep adding apps on these phones, but I had to show you my phone, the data, these apps. I'm going to start deleting them because I'll take photographs on the camera, but I'm going to show you the photographs on the camera. Where's the camera? All of this delay that's happening between us, there's going to be justice for that. You're feeling a lot of bitterness and resentment and revenge. I am too, Shia. And we are healing, even though it doesn't feel like it. In regards to in regards to my dad, he's very proud of you, Cheyenne. And I probably should have talked about him more to try to, like, express that he doesn't hate us as much as other family members, even though, but there's a couple things that's funny that he did that will kind of explain his weird humor. I never called it weird humor, just different. I never really called it anything. But one time, when I was in middle school, I was visiting my dad on the weekends, and that's what we would do, me and my brother. And my brother didn't talk to me much. He kind of is like my dad's side of the family. They just didn't talk to me. However, my brother's been around. He didn't really talk to me much. He didn't really. We weren't that type of siblings that like were like best friends that like talk to each other. And brothers and sisters don't really typically talk to each other a lot. So my dad rented a wheelchair. He rented a wheelchair to put Austin, my brother, in the wheelchair, like for fun, to like go out in public and to see how people would react. And then my brother would practice wheelies, and my brother and my dad would practice wheelies on the wheelchair. And then we went to Boston with the wheelchair to visit some kind of historical ship, which is pretty rare. We didn't go to Boston much at all for like on trips. That was a rare thing. But so it was kind of humiliating, actually. I was finding more humiliating than anything. But we were walking around. My brother was being pushed by my dad in the wheelchair, and then all of a sudden, when people walked by, my dad would tell Austin, "Do the wheelie now, do the wheelie now," in front of people. So that was pretty funny. I remember it being kind of funny, but I remember it being more humiliating because I was in middle school, and I don't know. I have a lot of programs with people that are disabled in wheelchairs, and anyways, but he was laughing. He was laughing at the people looking. Everyone was. I think it was also humiliating because everyone was giving us all this attention, and that was really not normal for me. I tell you, I could never take any attention by people. I'd start being beet red immediately, and this went on my entire life. Another thing my dad did, I remember when I was, we lived in an apartment complex, like between 1 and 5 years old, me and my brother, with my mom and my dad, and there was some kind of apartment complex event. It was Timberwood in Goffstown, New Hampshire. That was the apartment. And there was some kind of Halloween thing, and we had to dress up. And I remember going to this event. I don't even remember if my brother went, obviously, but he wasn't around. And I remember nobody would talk to me at the event. It was so humiliating. I felt so socially awkward. And I was thinking to myself, I remember thinking to myself, this is how this is going to be. Nobody wants to talk to me. It was really embarrassing. I was like a little kid. And this happened my entire child and young adult in school. Nobody really wanted to be my friend. Something very, very bad happened to me in one of the middle schools where I didn't make one friend. There was a year I went to this school and I didn't make one friend. That's not one friend. But my dad had this scary pig face mask, and we were in this like lobby pool house with all these windows, and we were at this Halloween event. I was kind of scared from it, and my dad he took his pig mask and he walked around the whole building pressing his pig mask face against the window to try to scare everybody. I don't know if everybody noticed. I think I did get scared of that. and I did get a little embarrassed, but I think I had a lot of demons in me that were reacting weirdly to everybody around me, and it wasn't even my reactions, but I'm not going to talk about that. But those are some of the things that would kind of explain some of my dad's humor. But there's going to be good AI where I'll be able to have a better memory about my life and be able to be reminded of things. See what they just did? They like to, the grease. They like the grease on my body, the sweat and the grime and the grease. They're just rubbing and itching and scratching and scurrying around. That's filth. That's living in filth to do that. And I was thinking I could just have some hand sanitizer and constantly, and then I was thinking I could use a hand sanitizer. Then I have these wipes. I could wipe my hands, but then they'll dry up. So I could get a spray bottle and get some wipes, get the wipes and wipe my hands if I have to, because I can't run to the bathroom 50 times a day. So I'm going to stop this video. I'm going to stop this video and start the next part and start showing you the photographs on my phone. I have more notes to share, however, I don't think we're going to get to them all in this video. I love you, Shia. Thank you everybody for watching. Thank you so much, Shia, for watching.